Could a Sami Zayn versus X-Pac match be in the near future? Perhaps. So this week's X-Pac, he responded to a tweet from Sami Zayn. And, Sami Zayn started off the tweet by saying, I asked if I could wrestle him, being X-Pac, at SummerSlam 2 years ago. And, apparently X-Pac at the time was not healthy. He responded. He quote retweeted him, actually, and said, I had a few health/injury issues that needed to be addressed at the time. Now I've taken care of them, and there's always next SummerSlam if that's something people want to see. Is this something that people want to see, Trevor? Because we know Sami Zayn has been damn entertaining as of late, but can he make X-Pac look like something that people want to see in 2021?
So we've mentioned Sami Zayn a couple times, and take nothing away, I actually like Sami Zayn. Does he get on my nerves sometimes with the way they're using him? Absolutely. But he's been very, very entertaining. Completely entertaining. I actually kind of enjoyed his 6,000 match against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. That's a feud that's never happened. They need to get that back going on. I think he's very talented. I think he can carry a match. Now,
you're talking about Sami Zayn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I really wanted to make sure you weren't talking about the other person.
Oh, what? Anyway, we'll get to that. But no, I of course Sami can carry a match, but can he make a match against X-Pac be interesting? I don't know. I think it all depends on the storyline, honestly. I think it really all depends on the storyline or how it happens. How would this even come about? You know what I mean? Like, maybe. And is X-Pac even, like, in shape? Last time I saw him, he was in shape. So I don't know if he can still train it or whatever. But
that wasn't nice. Man, but look, this is bad. Sami Zayn is a miracle worker. We know this. We're all aware of this.
Oh, absolutely.
But he is not God, okay? At this point, I don't think he could make. What is X-Pac now? He's in his 50s at least, right?
I think so.
I don't think Sami Zayn's going to be able to carry an X-Pac in his 50s to a good match. Also, why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about Sami Zayn, one of the best talents in WWE, potentially wrestling X-Pac? In what world is that a money match? In what world is that a match that people want to see?
Hey, out of the people that comment on the post or the video we made of X-Pac, they probably all want to see this match.
I actually got that question this week. That was one of the questions we got. We got the question, why do you guys hate X-Pac? And I didn't want to answer that because we had another question we were going to answer. But I feel like, we could pretty much answer that in this segment. So, Trevor, why don't you, in your words, explain to the people why you and I don't like X-Pac?
Now, I don't know if it's the same reason. I'm not going to get too personal, but I will say this. So, watching him growing up, I actually was a 1, 2, 3 Kid fan. I was. I can't not lie. When I first started watching wrestling, I liked 1, 2, 3 Kid. I did. Because I was a Shawn Michaels fan and Razor Ramon, and he was always in the ring with those guys. So, but once going back and watching some of his tapes or whatever, even as a kid, I noticed his hand dropped. He was supposed to grab him here, or this happened, and he was supposed to do this. I've seen more botches in a X-Pac match than I have in a live taping of Raw altogether. Just one of his matches altogether. Like, I've seen more botches. Like, people rant and rave about how good the Bret Hart match was. There were several times Bret actually moved his hand to him because he made a mistake. Like, he almost dropped Bret Hart. Like, he almost botched a pin. Like, yes, the match was good. It was a good match for X-Pac, but it wasn't a good Bret Hart match. It's like I don't think he is. He doesn't add anything. Put it like this: you have a stable, right? You have a stable with mediocre people. You have a stable. Say you have the NWO with just Buff Bagwell, all of those guys that were just mediocre pieces, and you add X-Pac, it's still just as fucking boring. It's nothing has been added, nothing has been changed. He's
pretty useless in the ring, isn't he? He's like, I feel like wrestling X-Pac would be like wrestling a broom. Yeah. Except a broom would be able to, at least a broom would be able to, like, you know, be a little more. You'd be able to control the broom a little more. He's like X-Pac. Look. He has a spinning heel kick and a Bronco Buster in his arsenal. That's about it. He doesn't. Whatever the hell that is. He doesn't have the X Factor, but he has that is a move that he does possess from time to time.
But
you know, and like there's a reason they call it X-Pac heat. And that reason is because whenever X-Pac shows up on your TV screen, you almost instinctively want to turn the channel. Right. That's not a good thing, and that's what we call X-Pac heat, and that's what you refer to as. And the reason for that is because we saw X-Pac on our TV screens in spots he probably shouldn't have been in for too long. That's why a lot of people, whenever Roman Reigns would come on the TV screen, they would probably shut it off. That's why a lot of people, when Roman Reigns was in the main event of Mania, before he turned heel, by the way, people were like, let's go. Let's beat the traffic. Let's get out of here. And they left WrestleMania during the main event at WrestleMania 32. So, and it's the same principle here, except it's with a guy who doesn't even have the potential to be a main event guy. It's with a guy who he's just a slimy, greasy little mark.
He is.
It's all he's a mark for himself.
Personal shit, but I just can't. I can't stand the guy. I don't think he's a great wrestler. I really don't. I don't think he's a good entertainer. I don't think he's done much good. The only thing he's done good is to show us how to do a jumping chop block. That he fucked that up. Like,
oh, dude, and it's like his gimmick. He's literally been doing the same thing for the past 25 years. Nothing. He's been doing the same gimmick as long as I've been alive, Trevor. My whole life, X-Pac when I was a baby, I could have been like, oh look, X-Pac, and now I'm still saying X-Pac. Hey, suck it. Like, he has not changed at all. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.